Good evening. Good evening. I'm back. Okay, just got through doing that dope interview. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, let's get some of you guys up in here. Let me play with this for a minute. Okay. See, let's get this correct. Let's get it right. Are we doing everything righteous here? Okay. Mm-hmm. What's up, Tony? Tony, how you doing? How's everybody doing here? Let's do what we do over this way, ladies and gentlemen. We finna bring having fun back. That's what we finna do, ladies and gentlemen. That's my mission to do that right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let me see what's going on, and let me see. Do I hear this? Let's see here. Let me see what's going on. There we go. And let me see. Do I hear this? So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about the Adam Matos interview, the interview that I did with Adam Matos. Let me explain to you. First of all, I just got off the phone with Miss Tiffany Powell, and we just got done doing an interview, and we got a good part of that done. So, listen, after the Adam Matos interview is done, right, I'm going to drop Miss Erica Orta's interview, and then I'm going to drop Miss Tiffany Powell's interview, and so far on and forward and forward and forward and forward. And we going when the other guys, one guy he's in lockdown right now, and I'm doing his interview. So we waiting on him to finish before we're done. And eventually I'm going to drop the Terry Blair interview. That's coming. I got to get some more out of that, before we drop his interview. But I'm planning on giving y'all interview after interview after interview after interview after interview. That's what I plan on doing, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody want to come up, there's a link. You can come up, and I'd be happy to have you, and I'm quite sure the other people will be happy to have you as well. Come on up. So don't be afraid. We having fun over here. Don't be afraid to step up. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I'm playing with this right now, so bear with me, and how we gonna do this. Oh, okay, I like this. Okay, so forth and so forth and so forth. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, so now, have you guys watched the Adam Matos interview? That's what I want to know. Did you guys watch it all the way? This go around, did you guys watch it? I need to know that much before we go any further with this, because I can check my messages and see what's going on here, because I got a lot of messages going on here. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. You gotta excuse me. I'm doing messages and stuff here at the same time. I'm looking at a lot of messages. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay. Now, the Adam Matos interview. Okay. A lot of you people felt that Adam Matos was not being truthful. A lot of you felt that he was lying. And a lot of people asked me, Real, how did you even keep a straight face interviewing Mr. Matos? Well, I'm a professional. I'm unbiased. I have to be unbiased, and I have to I have Yes, I'm back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Had the problem. Hey, Bootsy, how you doing, Bootsy? You good? Great, 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 great. Now, Bootsy, did you watch the Adam Matos interview? Did you or did you not? That's, I know you normally watch what I do. Mhm. Mm. Oh, okay. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm preoccupied here. Preoccupied. Now, Boosie, what did you think of the Adam Matos interview? Listen, Boosie, you always call in. Let's do something different tonight, okay? I want to okay, we copied this. Okay. I want you to click on this link, Boosie. You don't have to cut your camera on, just cut your microphone on, right? And I want you to click that link and I want you to come on up and have a conversation. Let's talk about this Adam Matos situation here because Adam Matos was an individual that, how can I say it? He was himself. That's, he just did some stuff that me personally I wouldn't have done to no woman, ex-woman, her mother, her father, or her new boyfriend. I would have done that. You know what I'm saying? I would have just bounced and got the hell out of Dodge. This is what I would have personally done. I'm not finna kill you. You know what I'm saying? And I just look at there was some flaws that went on with what he was saying, and I'm gonna always I'm gonna always keep it real with my guests, and he and I we had that conversation behind the scenes that I personally did not believe that those people were trying to kill him. I believe he was in a jealous fit and a jealous rage. What was going on was Mr. Matos didn't want to work. Mr. Matos wanted to come, but okay, let me bring Bootsy in. Okay, hold on, Bootsy. I'm gonna bring you in. Okay, you in here? What's going on? Okay. No, okay, let's get you in here, Bootsy. I don't see why you're not here. Devices not connected. Turn your microphone on, Bootsy. They would need to connect their microphone. Cut your microphone on. Bootsy. And you can come on up. Okay. Bootsy. Okay. Your mic is not muted. Okay. Come on up, Bootsy. You're here, but we can't hear you, Bootsy. We can't hear you. You're huh?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear. Okay, well, there you go. We can hear you, Bootsy. We can hear you.
Okay,
Hey,
hello everyone.
what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm great, Bootsy. I can't complain. Won't complain.
Good.
Not at all, Bootsy. What it is, I think I might have to run my microphone into not my microphone, but I'm gonna have to run my headphones into the computer, Bootsy, so I can hear you through here. Okay, because I
Can
had
you hear
everything
me
hooked up.
better,
Oh,
Real?
there
Can
you
you hear me
go.
better?
I can hear you good.
Okay, I had to turn the thing up a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
That was on your end, okay.
Yeah,
But
it was on
still,
my end.
I want to cut my headphones on over here and see if I can hear you better over here as well. Uh,
Okay.
there you go, Boosie. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you very well.
That's great. That's great. So now, Boosie, what did you think about the Adam Mato story? I mean, his side of the truth. What did you think?
Well, Real, I was like, okay, honestly, I was like,
You sound real low, Boosie. Speak a little louder. Stop trying to sound sexy and stuff.
well,
Sounds.
darling, you know I'm sexy, especially for you. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, no, I was like 50-50. I did, there were parts of the story that had me a little puzzled, honestly, God, you know.
Hmm.
Okay, but his sincerity, the way he had stated the story, and it's like the chronological order of things that had went down, you know, I was like thumbs up on that part. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
said, I was like a 50-50, and then I started doing a 60-40.
Hold on. Somebody said you kind of what's his name? They said you low. Somebody said you still sound low.
How can I sound low and I can hear everything you say?
But no, everybody's saying that you're low on your end. I can hear. You sound. Well, let's see. Is it is your microphone? What is it? Can hear you, but not her. They say they can hear me, but they can't hear you.
Can you hear me one more time?
Hold on. Let me see some here. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this might be it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. That might be it. There you go. Bootsy, can you hear me? I think I had to cut her microphone up over on this end all the way up loud. But when she comes back in, we'll see if we're able to hear her. Because the microphone thing was it was adjusted kind of low. Oh, let's see if this one is it. Remove this one. Okay. Hello, Bootsy. Oh, we got eliminated. Okay. You got to kick out. Okay. Kick from studio. Okay. Kick from studio. Okay. Yeah, she sounded real low. I thought it was just me. Okay, but now here's my thing. Mr. Matos, there was some holes, it was a lot of holes in the story, like Swiss cheese. It was like Swiss cheese, you know how the rats do, and all that. It was just some holes in his story that just wasn't lining up. If you feel what I'm saying, it just wasn't lining up. It should, it wasn't. But like here's the one for me, as I was saying, right? I'm not finna kill no broad, no woman, and I'm not finna kill her family, and I'm not finna kill her new boyfriend. If she wanna go, 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 go. I'll find another one. I will find me another one. I'm not finna sit here and I'm not finna, be like, what? I'm gonna kill you and I'm going to jail for the rest of my life? Who does that? I'm not finna kill your new lover and I go to jail for the rest of my life and he's dead and you out with another dude? No, that defeats the purpose. I'm out the door, or you out the door. One of us out the door. Adios, amigo, and that's how that go. And we could be good, but he wiped out an entire family. Well, not the entire family because the brother's still living, but he wiped out a great portion of that family. That the bloodline is only now her brother and her son to carry on the legacy of the Brown name. Real talk. Hey, how you doing, Annabelle? You good? Great. Because we over here, and I said it was my first panel going on, and is the panel is going to be open. We're here for open discussion, talking about Adam Matos. Mr. Matos, so a few things he said. Wow, that was. Annabelle, you's a member, so you got the full access and you got the entire interview, which is about an hour and almost 2 hours long. What are your thoughts, Annabelle, on Mr. Matos and what he did? And just what are your thoughts? Those murders are disturbing. Of course they're disturbing. Wow. Okay, wow. James, why don't you grab a link and come on up, James? That link is up there. You can grab a link. Come on up. You can cut your camera off. You don't need to cut your camera on. You just cut your microphone on, and everything is good. And you just grab that link and come on up, and everything is good. Anybody can grab a link and come on up. It doesn't matter who you are, who you be. I left a comment, but I have so many thoughts. Annabelle, everybody got thoughts. Wait till you hear. Listen, after his interview was done and I got it out to the public, right? All the parts to it, I think it's going to be like 3 more parts to that interview, possibly 4 more parts of the interview. And then I'm going to drop Erica Orta's interview. Now, Erica Orta's interview is kind of, it's with Erica Orta, what I'm going to honestly say about her, she owned her stuff. She owned killing her mother. She owned putting her mother's dead body in a trunk and driving it miles away to another city and left her mother's dead body in the trunk parked in her apartment complex parking lot. Mother's dead body was in the trunk. Oh, that's much more. Yes. Well, you got to look at Salute Jersey Deep. You got to look at it, Annabelle. You got the full interview because you're a member. So that's everything that you guys heard on Adam Matos. But the non-subscribers, they're getting clips. So they getting that's going to be like 4 or 5 parts to that interview to the public, to the non-member holders. So, they got to get it that way. But I'm going to also, and I really hate doing this membership thing. I really do. But the only reason why I do the membership thing is because I take that money and I invest that money back into the show, as far as putting money, paying for interviews, paying for stamps, paying for phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Not that to help, that helps out. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why the member thing is there. Remember, hey, we got someone coming up. Add to stream. What up? How you doing, dog? You all right?
Hey, what's good with you, Real?
Man, I'm good. What's going on, family?
Man, fam, just checking out the platform. You putting it down in this YouTube game, Real, and I just had to give you your props on it, fam.
Salute, brother. Salute. This is what I want to do. I wanted to do this last year, but I got sidetracked and I don't have anything more else to prove in the drama community because I've already proved all I need to prove. So now it's back, going to work and doing everything I need to do over here to, to grow the platform over here on an organic level. And, I don't care if I get 5 people in here, 6 people, whatever, it's going to grow and it's going to take off. The right people just haven't found us yet. And when they find us, it's going to be a wrap. That's just that.
Yeah, real. I know we the topic of you talking about Adam Montos.
Yes.
I wanted to just briefly speak on one of the other interviews, or if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. That's what you're here for, brother. Speak on whatever you want to speak on. Go ahead.
Okay, because this right here, man, when you did it, from then to now, that story has never been able to have left my spirit. And that was from little Deontay Mitchell and Greg Walker and his interview, man. That was a powerful interview you did with him. But my only question was how he minimized, how he killed that little boy, man. That was a tragic story out of many in Detroit that we never forgot about, and just the circumstances surrounding his tragic death still resonates through the city. Those events that took place there. So for you to get that interview, man, was powerful. It was it was something else, man. But you are in your lane, brother. Doing what you're doing, because nobody I haven't seen nobody on YouTube do it like you do it, that are able to get those type of interviews and just bring out the rawness and the realness of the events. You doing your thing, bro, and I just got to tip my hat to you. Salute to you, real.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. What it is let me ask you, have you ever been to prison before?
Nah, but jail, plenty. I'm a black man, so I've been
right. It's a jail and prison are two different things. Trust and believe me. Let me explain something to you about a lot of inmates. You got the inmates such as a Gregory Walker that's going to always minimize what they done because they got time that they want to get off of them. So they want to show the remorse. They want to lessen their involvement and, to say, hey, I need to go back and I need to file this appeal for this and file this appeal for that, right? And if you notice, Gregory had 40 years, and when he went back in front of the judge on something, he gave 5 of those years back to them, and now he's at 35 years. But his 2 co-defendants, both of them have 15 years, right? They went back in front of the judge and they were sentenced to 30 years, and they knocked down 15 of their years. So they got a total of 15 years. And I'm looking at they should be home in 2028, right?
Oh, okay.
And Gregory Walker, he's looking at well, they were in the car with me. They helped me with this. Why are they getting 15 years and I'm getting 35? That's what he's looking at. So he wants out of there. He's just like a lot of people can't handle prison. So they want to get out of there quick as possible. And that's what he's doing. If you listen to Mr. Adam Matos, right? He's trying to lessen his involvement because he's going to try to probably appeal this, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to say, hey, I was standing, you see you guys haven't heard the rest of the interview, but in the interview, he's stating, hey, I was self-defense. I was standing my grounds and yada, yada this and yada, yada that. And I'm sitting here on the other end and you'll see my expression like, are you serious?
Are you serious right now?
You just killed 4 people. How were you standing your ground?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but
okay, I get you.
And it's not funny, you know what I'm saying? But this is the stuff that you go through with when you're dealing with certain inmates. Not like the situation with let's go back and talk about Samuel Little. Samuel Little just didn't care. He told you, hey, I did this. Yes, I did. So what? I done it. And you got a lot of other inmates in there that I did it. So what? I went before their appeals ran out. and everything, they didn't do it. But now that the appeals is over with and they got to do that time, then that's when they start saying, okay, I did this. So what? Yeah, I did it. You know?
And that's what separates you from above the rest, man, because even on the ID channel, on their special they had on Sam Little, they never interviewed him. What they used was clips
Exactly.
of women, you know, and you know the clips of the trial and all of that, but they never spoke to him. You spoke directly to, man. That one right there. You know, I be on your channel, bro. I've been on your channel for a good minute, bro. From the Cantrell funeral home scandal, you was right there on scene, rail. From the St. Albans Street massacre, I mean, the way that you are able to present these stories, brother, is like no other on YouTube. And so I just think your channel, given if more people find out about your channel, man, you're gonna be just as big as anybody on YouTube, real. Keep doing your thing, bro. This is your lane, man.
Oh, well, I'm going to keep doing it, and I haven't got Tony Cole. I'm glad she's back. She keeps everything in line and keep me in line as well. Introduce yourself to the audience because they want to know your name.
Oh, okay. This one of your longtime supporters, James Hudson.
James Hudson, Tony, you happy now?
Yeah,
James Hudson is here.
You invited me to come on the panel, so if you know if I'm invited, I ain't gonna never not accept the invitation. So I clicked the link and here I am, bro.
A salute. Now let's talk about, like you said, I got the only interview with Samuel Little. No one hasn't spoken to anyone. And do you know why he gave me an interview? And I'm going to tell you why he gave me the interview. When he and we talk, right? Samuel Little was like, people may not know who talking. Okay, you're right, Tony. You're right. Okay, Tony. Let me not read you, Tony, right now. But Samuel Little, his exact words was,
but salute to you, Tony. You own it, I see. Salute to you, Tony Cole. You own it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Rick.
Hold on, Annabelle, you so late. I dropped the Samuel Little interview months ago. Everybody been talking about that. You got to go back down the catalog list and you will see the Samuel Little interview. It's there. Samuel Little, his exact words was he didn't like the media. And I was like, well, why didn't you like the media? I always call all the inmates Mr. or Miss or Mrs., whatever. I always address them in a nice way, right? So I was like, Mr. Little, why is it that you didn't like the media and the press? He was like, because the media and the press, they lied. And I was like, how did they lie on you, Mr. Little? And he was like, he said he never raped none of the women. And the police verified, and the FBI verified that Mr. Little never raped any woman, right? They said that he was raping women because his DNA was found on the women, right?
Right.
And as he was talking, we was talking, I was like, well, Mr. Little, he was like, you know why my DNA was found on the women? I was like, why is that, Mr. Little? He's like, because after he was strangle them, right? That was his kick, strangling them, right? And he said that after he was strangling them, he would stand over him and masturbate. And that's why his DNA was on the women, right? So I said, well, Mr. Little, isn't it possible that the police could have said, they didn't want to release that part of the evidence or to the media or no one else because only the killer would know that much of what he did and how he did it? Only the killer would know that, right? And he was like, I don't give a F. He was like, don't paint me as a rapist. I ain't raped no woman. I ain't never took no vagina. I can get it I could have got that anytime for any woman, right? That was his reasoning for never, ever doing an interview with the media. He never did an interview with the media, but he did an interview right here with Real World Podcast, yours truly, That Got Real.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you did that, Rick. And one other time you went viral. You went viral, man, with because I saw you. It was on a BET and Vibe and all of that.
Yeah.
You had the only exclusive with a shitty cuz who had murdered
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
I saw you
Yeah.
during that time too, Real. So you doing
I'm
big things on your platform, bro.
I'm the only one who has a piece of an interview with that guy. I'm the only person. No one else.
I know.
BET, nobody. I went viral. I did. That's what I was on BET, CNN, Vibe magazine. I was everywhere for like the whole day. My barber
Yeah, I
even
saw
told
you.
me my barber was like, "Yo, man, you know you was on BET." I was like, "What?" I was on BET. He's like, "Yeah, BET News." And man,
I'm
they
like, my
brought up.
nigga Real, look at Real. Yeah, I saw that, man.
But you know what? I didn't capitalize on it because I was too busy having my foot on people's neck in the drama community, and I didn't capitalize on that. And that was my fault because I was so distracted with pressure and putting the pressure on people. So I'm like, okay, I'm done putting pressure on people now. Let me give y'all this good work, this good body of work that I have to offer, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm not, I'm done. If it ain't doing with interviewing these inmates and interviewing these streetwalkers, I guarantee you I'm not involved in anything else. This is what I'm in. This is what I'm in right here, boss man.
Yeah, Real. Well, I ain't gonna take up your time, man. I know somebody else want to get on, but I wanted to just come on and salute you, fam, man, and let you know you doing your thing, Real. And salute to you, fam.
Salute back to you, and I appreciate you, fam, for even coming up. Peace and love, brother.
For sure, Real. Peace and love, bro.
Peace.
All right.
All right. This is what it's all about. Friendly, we can have a friendly conversation here. You know what I'm saying? I want a friendly panel. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. Anybody can come on up and talk about any interview that I posted, and you want to talk about it, please talk about it. Yeah, so if you guys want to come up. Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna bite you. No, I'm not that old guy no more. If you notice, I don't even cuss no more. Y'all notice that, right? I don't cuss. Well, I do cuss, but I don't cuss over here. Y'all have noticed that, right? Yeah, the cussing ain't me, y'all. It ain't me no more. I'm not doing it no more, y'all. I'm not doing it no more. I got to be professional in the professional lane. I got certain people watching now. Those people was watching now, so I got to calm down. So, anybody else got anything else to say? I noticed that. Yes, no cussing at all. I don't cuss anymore. I do cuss, but not on Real World Podcast. you got to be professional. Yes, I'm gonna keep it respectful, Tony. I'm gonna keep it respectful, Tony Cole. I'm gonna keep it respectful. You know what? I want to see if I can get a guest on up here. I'm gonna call a guest on the phone, right? And I'm gonna get them on here. Tony C. I'm gonna see if I can get our buddy on the phone here. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can get this guy on the phone, this is he was the security for Death Row Records. He was Suge Knight security guard, and he was Tupac the night Tupac was murdered. You know what I'm saying? You still cool with Reg? Yes, I am, Ricky Moore. Why wouldn't I be? Matter of fact, I'm gonna call if Reg is available, because you know Reg be on some other stuff sometimes. He got stuff he's doing. So I'm gonna call him up and see if he's available for a quick conversation. And he needs to know that Tony C is back. You know, that's a plus right there. Knowing Tony C's back. He might be out because he's supposed to be going out for the weekend. Let's see.
I'm sorry, the person.
Okay, he'll call back if he's not busy. You like the revamp and the direction I'm going in, you will hit that. Yes, you know what? Let me just say this. You have to revamp yourself. You gotta. Well, this is who I've always been, but a certain person bought the animal out, and you know when the animal had to come out and I didn't want to bring the animal out. The animal is gone. You know, the animal he's gone. I'm going to be a professional businessman now. I'm going to give you that side of me, the professional business side. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Nothing else. Nothing but the professional guy. Y'all down with that? Because if y'all down with it, I'm down with it. You know what? Yes, I gotta hit that algorithm. I gotta hit that. Don't worry. I'm gonna hit that. We gotta hit it together. You know. I'm gonna get it. Trust and believe. I'm gonna get this, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, it's going. I'm building this like I built the 313 live show from scratch. Zero zilch zip subscribers. And over time, boom, boom, boom. I shot that up to 30,000 subscribers. Now, let me just say this much. And I did that in a short period of time because guess what? I didn't have to battle a whole, take out a whole army of people. I didn't have to do that. I was taking out one or two individuals. You know, that was easy. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to address any of that. That was back then. We're over here. We're on true crime now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me find the Adam Matos. Let's listen to a little bit of this together, y'all. You know what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to give y'all a treat, right? I'm going to give y'all a treat. I'm going to give y'all a treat, right? Now, I'm going to let y'all hear a few minutes of the unreleased part 2. Friend was struggling for a 1K subs. Now he's at 40K. Just slow growing, no big huge viral. You will see nice growth. I trust me, I already know. Let me let's go with this here. I'm gonna play a little sample of part 2.
We're seeing more patients admitted with severe disease. It's heartbreaking for me.
Of part 2 of the Adam Matos interview. I'm gonna give y'all a little taste right here. Just a small taste of it. Once I can skip this ad. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Okay. It's not.
We build and one we explore. One that's been paved.
Yeah, you listen to you got the whole interview over there at Annabelle. You're a member, so members got the full interview. Now for 6 days, okay. Mr. Matos, you stayed in the home. Let's see here. These 4 bodies. Now, that I'm used to the smell. I smelled the. Okay, here we go. I'll give you guys just a little snippet of part 2. Now, for 6 days, Mr. Matos, you stayed in the home with these 4 bodies. Now, that I'm used to the smell. I smelled the smell of one decomposed body on more than one occasion, and this shit is horrible. You never forget that smell. So, let me go into this right here, Mr. Matos. At what point that night did you start moving the bodies from one room to another room that night, or was it the next day?
I believe that night I started moving them to the garage after Tristan went to sleep, and it was the most disturbing experience ever. Just looking at them lifeless, and you know, once the smell started kicking in, it was even worse.
Now, let me ask you this. Who was the first body that you moved first to the garage? Okay, we're going to say you killed Margaret, so Margaret was already there. So in the house, who was the first body that went to the garage?
Honestly, I can't remember. Um, it might have been Nicholas because he was the heaviest, so I might have moved him first. But it's been so long, I can't remember.
Okay, so let's go back to when did the odor started getting unbearable in this house?
It started probably within 8 hours, maybe a little more.
8 hours. Okay, a little bit more. Could you explain to us from your side of the truth, 4 decomposing rotten bodies? What were those bodies smelling like, sir?
It's like a rotting fish and ammonia. It's horrible. You want to throw up, and there's these flies that come.
He's explaining to you, ladies and gentlemen, the smell that he smelled for 6 days of 4 decomposing dead bodies, ladies and gentlemen. This happened in August of 2014. Yeah, I mean, see, let me explain my style and technique of doing these interviews. I watch a lot of crime shows, and I be angry that they don't go deeper. They don't go deeper into the situation, or they may ask these deep questions, but they edit it all out and take it out. I'm watching ID channel, cable TV. So you're supposed to be able to leave all that in, and I want to hear what I'm hearing when you listen to my show. When you listen to my show, these individuals are telling you what they did, how they did it, and just what was the last reaction or the reactions of the body before they hit the ground, hit the floor, or whatever. They're not giving me that on the ID channel. So I said, let me be the voice. Let me start talking to these guys and go into details. So I was kind of thinking like, dang, going, wait a minute, y'all. Am I going into too much details here? And that's when I put that that comment in the section. Do you guys think I'm going into too many details? And it was like, no, the more details, the better. So I was like, okay, well, I'm doing my job correctly then. And, and I sit back, and now I know to keep on going deeper and deeper and deeper and asking these, the questions of what happened, how it happened, and just the whole nine. I'm going to do that because you guys want that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Listen, we have arrived. Okay. We want it all, real. Prayer for peace. Do you want it all because you're nosy? Are you guys nosy? Let's just be honest. If you nosy, and it's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with being nosy. Ain't nothing wrong with being nosy. But let me just say this though, for real, ladies and gentlemen. My condolences go out to all the families. My condolences go out to that little boy. He lost his mother, his grandmother, his grandfather, and his father. He lost all that in one night. So that's the person who's suffering. And did I mention this young man? He was an autistic little boy. He was autistic. So that's going to bother him for the rest of his life. Okay. To be honest, okay, I know as a family member of someone missing, presumed murdered, I don't want to hear that, but I do for other cases, just being honest. Honesty is the best policy here. Listen, I don't want nobody to not be honest over here. Listen, here, this is a judge-free, drama-free zone. Over here, we're family, and Anybody who want to disrespect and disrupt the family, we'll kick them out. We'll be done with them. So all that, I'm not going to be that YouTuber to tell you, hey, if I catch you over here or I catch you over here because I don't deal with this person, I don't deal with that person, I'm going to block you. You can't come watch my show. I'm not that guy. I want all you guys to go and enjoy other YouTube channels. I want you guys to go subscribe to other YouTube channels. Do that. The ones that are telling you that if they catch you somewhere, because they don't deal with the YouTuber or the creator, and they telling you if I catch you in a comment section and all that nonsense, you don't want to be around that person anyway. That person is a person with self-esteem issues, and a person who pretty much has a issue and want control and power over everything. So you don't want to be around that type of person at all. So if that creator ain't paying your bills, that creator can't dictate who you go watch and who not you watch, for real. This is my opinion on that. This is my opinion. These cases, I'm not going to hold back anything on any of these cases. Of the people that I interview, I'm not going to hold anything back. I have a total of 10 inmates who have committed interviews and ready to do their interviews with me. 10. So I'm going to be busy all the rest of this month, all the rest of next month, possibly all out through the end of this year, getting content together and getting it ready to drop and release. I want to be able to drop at least 2 or 3 interviews a week. That's real talk. Well, you know what? How can I say it? I look right through it. Like I said, I let these guys, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is real talk. A lot of these women are more honest than these guys. And that's for real. Like I say, for some reason, the women, they say what they did. They tell you what they did. They tell you why they did it. A lot of these guys don't do that because they're looking for a way out. They're looking for a quick way out, you know. But we got to go into the mind of these killers. We got to go into their mind. We got to go deep in their minds and see what they're willing to tell us. You feel me? Yes, K-Bells, you're so right. They take more responsibility. Like, oh my God, the young lady Erica Ortiz, right? I want you guys to Google her story and look at it, right? Now the police got so much wrong in her story, right? In her truth, and she came back and corrected everything, how it happened, what happened, in the whole 9. But she took responsibility for that. When the police came to her home to let her know, they were coming to let her know that her mother was dead. They wasn't coming to look at her. She was not even a suspect. And she just openly just bust out and said, I killed my mother. And the detective said, what did you just say? She said, I killed my mother. It's eating me up. The guilt is eating me up. I have to tell you, I killed my mother. And she gave a full confession. She killed her mother. Then at times she wanted to retract her guilty plea, but she tell you why in the interview. She tell you all that. And it was dealing with her attorney. So it's, you know, like I say, this stuff is crazy. Like when you go into this, right, you cannot wear your emotions, your heart, or your feelings on your sleeve. You cannot do that. You have to sit down like this, listen to everything they have to say, and come back with, okay, Mr. So-and-so, or Miss this or Miss that. And you got to keep the interview going. You got to keep it rolling. Because soon as you say, you dirty MF, what the F wrong with you? Why you do this? Why you do that? Bam, interview over with. Interview done. It's over. Wrapped. And what did you gain out of that? Nothing. Waste of time. I'm getting a full interview in the can. That's what I'm going to do. And then guess what? Now you're going to, when you do that, you're going to have a bad rep at the prison. Because, you know, inmates talk. I'm saying, don't do an interview with that person, because that person, they're going to get you on the show and they're going to trick you up and they're going to try to dog you out. So now ain't no inmate finna communicate with you. Listen, in prison, all inmates have their ear to the street. They know what's going on. So like, if I cuss an inmate out in a certain prison, or I wrong them in a certain way, guess what? They're going to tell everybody about it, right? They're going to say, don't mess with that guy. He going to do the interview. He going to pay you. Then he going to dog you on the show. So that's that. So I'm not going to be that guy. Yes, you got to show him respect to get the story. Sometimes you don't understand this, right? You have to sometimes you got to waste about $20 on one inmate, just on phone calls, breaking the ice. To even, before they give you an interview, $20 just to break the ice. So sometimes this can be costly when you do this. But is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. I got interviews that no one else have. I got exclusive interviews no one else have. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for coming over, chopping it up with me, and having fun with me. And I'm going to end this first. We're going to call it the first one. The first You Be the Judge. And we're going to keep it moving. Because I got interviews to edit. And I got to get some sleep, so I got to go to the barbershop in the morning too. So, peace, love, happiness, joy. And make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to Real World Podcast. Yes. You were so kind, K-Bells, with the PayPal situation. Yes. Everybody can donate. If anybody want to donate money, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want to donate, you can go to the About section on the YouTube channel, and all the links are there for the PayPal, Cash App. All of it is right there for you to donate. You can donate, or donations are right there, up to you. They're not mandatory, but donations do help. The donations help with phone calls, help with the e-stamps, and also help put some money on books for the inmates to pay for the interviews. Real talk. So can't not one inmate say that RWP screwed them and didn't pay them. Not a one. Every inmate I've ever worked with and decided to work with me got paid. Can't nobody say they didn't never get paid. Everybody got paid. I don't care what you did or how you did it. You gave me an interview, you got paid. And that's that. So peace, love. I salute you guys, and I'm out.